Hello everyone, welcome to episode 32 of Donuts Minecraft videos. We're still working on this. We're going to be this episode, but I ran across a problem, and I'll get to that in a second, but I said that I was going to remove this, but I think I'm going to keep it. Of course, I'm rearranging everything eventually, but I'll just have a single chest so I won't have to have a trapped chest. If you can see, that one's lit up. I don't know if I can see that better. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, not going to be too easy to see. But if when I open that lights up. So I didn't want, it'll be better. It'll be just a single chest, and I'll have the bulk storage outside behind my castle. I think I've showed you guys that. And then I'll have a smooth stone one too. And we'll have the furnace tucked away. We don't need it to be out front because there's no XP that I'm aware of. So it'll be all behind there, where what we talked about last episode. So I went on, you can't see it yet because it's, my system takes a long time to get it to go where it needs to go because of the way I'm doing it. It's meant for bulk, not for speed. So we have to deal with that. But anyways, I'll get to the point. Hang on, let me cut and I'll go to the village. This is temporary, don't worry. It's going to be a mushroom farm. Or is, I should say, a mushroom farm. Because I don't have enough. So, as of right now, that's what it is. Here is my problem. Yeah, there. They were fine until I came. And they're not growing up, I don't think. As you can see, those died. These are already there. So, I don't know if that's a problem with the... So, I might have to... What I'm saying basically is I might have to come up with another way of doing this. So, we'll see. We will see. And I had to... because the lava was killing them. And I thought it may have been the lava's fault, but it doesn't work with this either, so... We will just have to make do. I'm gonna see if I can get some more eggs in there, because I killed some of them. So, we'll just stick that there, and... that way, we can collect them and distribute them, hatch them, whatever. So, that's all I wanted to show you guys for right now. Village, my plan for the village, I think I kind of already told you, use these farms, have the villagers be able to farm them and collect what they farm. I don't know if there's a way to do that now. I know there used to be, but I don't know if I would have had to take the villagers a while ago. Like before they started farming and collecting stuff. So we'll have to see about that, because I believe they take all of the wheat in and then they don't have any empty, even if they don't have any empty slots, they still are able to take the wheat in, but not, so I don't know. Well, I'll just have to research it and see. So that's an update. I'll be back. I reverted back to what we had before. We're gonna just have to then have a furnace that cooks them. It'll be annoying, but obviously necessary. I still need to check up on whether YouTube doesn't play their videos in 1080p, because that's what I record at currently. So if they're automatically downgrading it to 720, then what's the point? So I need to check to make sure that they are in fact downgrading it every time. Hang on, let me relog. The item frames are gone. They do that every time that it... So I don't know when they do it. It's weird. So I'll relog and it'll be perfectly fine. There you go. All back to normal. I found another thing that I wanted to do. Since we're going to be doing the raw beef, this comes with it, so I might as well do that. And yes, any leftovers will get filtered through. Oops, did I not do that? You're supposed to stick there, so that now all the extras will flow to this chest. And then once I complete this one, it'll all flow to this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one. And then it'll just keep circulating. So that is the plan. Okay. So I was able to get a few more hoppers and make it all the way to here. Now all I need is to be able to... Idiot. No? Yeah, I don't know. Hang on. No, we're good. The top one's facing the right way. Sorry. We're going to need it to turn and go that way. And we're actually going to go one down and go that way, so that it doesn't... Because otherwise, we will be right there. And we don't want that. So we're going to go down one first, and then this way. So it'll be at this level right here. Going that way. And then we'll just basically have it stick everything in the furnaces, whichever, we'll have like 3, and then the item separator will come around. It's going to come this way and then go down to the furnaces, and then it's going to come around and go down to this level, and it will try to feed the what's it called? Sorry, lava into them, so that it can automatically do that. And eventually, if I get the blaze farm and blaze spawner to actually be a farm, then I would be able to trade that in and just have an easy setup where I could just possibly stick like all the stuff in here right at this block. Well, no, this block. To have like a hopper or a chest there, probably a hopper, and it would take it and then put it into those. Easy and very useful. But until then, we're going to be using this. I'm not going to use coal. I still want to... I'll be using it for decoration probably some other time. Since I have the Fortune 3, I can get a decent amount when I go mining. So we're coming along. I'm trying to leave this open so that we can go back here, because we're going to change everything. So since this isn't final, I'm not trying to make it final. Well, once we finish this item separator and the furnace room, I'll call it, then I'll cover everything up and decide where everything's going first of all. So I don't know what I want to do this episode, because this doesn't really take up a whole lot. So let me think about it. Okay, so for this episode, I want to basically redo my, not redo, but try to fix my village, because it's kind of, well, ugly currently. So one thing, I think we can actually tear down these walls, I believe, because I don't believe zombies could, even if this is perfectly flat, which over here it's not, but over here it is. And then I want to make an actual, like, bridge across so that I can get in. If I do this, I don't believe they can even possibly get in. And then I actually wouldn't need a bridge. And I don't believe the villagers would get out, because I don't... Oh, they might be dumb enough to go. They don't go to this corner, but... I don't know. But then, nothing can get in. I might still have to protect this corner again. But, I'll have to just watch it. See what happens. do something to the corners so that they can't get in from the one side. So, because they're not, if they can't get out, then they won't be coming from this side. So if they're coming from this side only, then we just have to make like a little corner brace or wall just for that, and we should be good. And then I also want to really do something fun with these houses. I want it to be, this is going to take a while, and I'm going to have to finish my item separator first, but I want all the houses to be a little bit smaller, and I'll have to see if I can even do it, but to be able to be just a flat roof, too tall, and then to be able to have pistons come up so that it's just one wide at night, so you wouldn't even see them, except for like let's say stone slabs. Think about that, just like a floor of stone slabs. You walk in, there's a roof and a floor of stone slabs, and then at night all the stone slabs come up so that nothing can get out. Or let's say they're powered by stone pressure plates. The whole thing is filled with stone pressure plates, and no, because that'll lock them in. So it'll be an RS NOR latch that decides. So pressure plates, and then it will also have to be night. So if it's day, 100% day, it wouldn't be able to open. So, because we also want them in here. So I'll have to count how many villagers we have and decide. Because we're also going to need doors on them, if that's true. So we'll have to see. But that's my plan. I thought that'd be really cool, because it'd be completely open with all these houses, and then it pops up, and I could even possibly do that for the roof and then make it 3 high, and then the roof has pistons. Of course you'd see them, they wouldn't be underground, the pistons would. And then I'm going to have these farming stations automatic, and then I'm going to have over in this blank spot all my farms, like the cow farm, and I'm gonna have a mushroom farm. I'm pretty sure you can make an automatic one still. Chicken farm, watermelon farm, all that. These guys stay busy. They don't really leave anything. So I wish they would leave they leave the seeds, some of them, because they're completely filled up. Their inventory is. Well, I'm gonna tear down the wall, make these corners better, and then I'll be back. So I am testing this out. I'm just staying here, and I'm gonna see if mobs will actually try to come across and fall, or if they come where they need to be, and I'm gonna continually look at where the villagers need to be, because they're rowdy, they like to escape. It's extremely easy for me to get over, but they can't jump, or at least they don't know they can. Why are there no mobs? I never turn it to peaceful. Oh, there's one. Guess I need to go away for a second so that I'm not too close for them to spawn. Ooh, there's one. He can follow me. They can see you for like ever. No, don't do that. Dummy. Come on. I'm considering this summer getting a better processor, because mine currently isn't the best. I mean, it's fine, but it's not the best. What does he see? Okay. That means that he walks off there, so my guy still could. And I'm gonna replace these with wooden fences. Or maybe stone fences, but wooden fences probably at first. That should be deep enough. 1, 2, 3. One. One, two, three, but probably want to go one more so that the water's... Whoa! Where was that guy? Hey, where was he? Oh, didn't get to see if he would go. Don't believe they'll try to go from that height. Wow, this is slow. Sorry about that. So that one will be fine on this side, and then on that corner it'll actually raise them up, so we'll have to see what that's like. And then the final corner we don't need to worry about at all because of the fact that it's such a large drop. Okay, so that guy came over there. So I think we're good on that end. So just there, up to this point. Just a little bit bigger so it's easier to tell. And then it looks like we need like a three drop with not a whole lot of water. So this is 1, 2. Whoops. Okay, blow up. There. Taken care of. So 1, 2, 3, so here. Oh, I was using slabs. Wonder why I did that. I think that's all I had on me. Had to rebuild it fast. What am I doing? Nothing good. Yeah, it was just that small part because it got blown up. Wait. That was where I had marked it previously, but that's not going to work. So this, okay. Sorry. A little absent-minded. Thought I had... And the reason I'm putting them on the ground is because we're no longer using these, or eventually we will stop using them. So how does that look? Think it's gonna be nice. That guy can walk right over it. That's nice. Wish I could do that. Okay. So I'll replace this with... So this guy's not moving because he can't, so that's good. It's a good sign. He walked over there, so that's also a good sign. A sheep. Great. They're idiots. So I'm gonna finish this and then I'll be back. I think I've been wasting time. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm gonna check my time first, though. It appears this guy is pretty close to the edge. Kinda scared. Because I know that when they have those hearts things, they can push each other, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I've been pushing the little guys over the side of the edge that I don't want. I only want farmers. I'll probably let them, just because I want it to go faster. Otherwise I have to wait for them to grow up before I can stick them in my little machine. Not another. So that is that. Okay, I've made some progress with this using the fences. I had to do it on this corner, only the 3 corners, because this one is a big enough drop they shouldn't try to get in. If they do, then I'm kind of messed up everywhere then. And I'd have to put fences around the entire thing. This I'm gonna have to get rid of eventually. It's quite noisy too. But it seems to be working, which is nice. When they grow up, they just shake around a bunch inside of there. And then they'll drown, but only when they're grown up compared to what it was before, whereas as soon as they grow, as soon as they spawn or whatever, they'd die, so it's a lot better than that. I've been watching, and it doesn't appear that the mobs can get in here. The only concern I have would be, let's say there's a zombie here, a skeleton there, and whatever mob it's looking for there. If the skeleton tries to shoot that through the zombie could get pushed over to the other side. I actually did that essentially by being the one that the skeleton was shooting at, and it shot the zombie over. So it can happen. If I'm here, it's fine because then I can just kill it. But if it's like the iron golem that it's shooting at, it could be a problem. One, if the iron golem dies before another one spawns, it could wreak havoc on my village. And 2, it could just... Sometimes the iron golem doesn't go after it quick enough. So, if that happens, then this would be bad. But we shouldn't lose too many, and I've got a store of them up there, so we can always use them. Hello. I've actually got a few... No? Yeah. You can kind of see it. It's a sheep. Sheep got stuck down there. You can't see it too well. A zombie pushed it in. And that's just another concern. Villagers could push each other in here. So, just randomly. So we'll see. If we lose too many villagers, I can always go back to doing something else. Ooh, this guy is... I don't have a sword. Well, here comes my diamond pickaxe. You don't get iron often. Diamond, I think, is like 0.01% or something like that. Hello. Come on. No. No, right about now would be a great time for those boots, those whatever boots. Hey, there we go. And then it's really easy to get in my village now, though. So I like that part, but we'll have to see if it's worth it. Less pain for me, but less pain for those mobs that we don't want in here. So I think we might want to try to, one of these, once it's day, I'm going to try to turn one of these houses into that, what I've been telling you about, except no one's in here, so maybe I can do this one. But basically just square and pistons would come up. We're not actually going to do the piston part because I don't have enough. I'm going to wait until I finish my item separator completely before I would do that. So hang on, I'll be back. I thought of another possibility actually, and we might want to consider it, and that would be at night the grounds go up, the entire fence line. That would be a ton of pistons, but it would also look cool because then it would be like basically one big giant house, and then we would have the little houses in here. Because I've got a few problems with the houses that I want to do. One being, I can't, where's the doors going to be? Because they need doors, and the way I want it, the doors would look kind of weird on with my design. So it's just a thought. We'll have to see what we'll do eventually. It's going to be basically, it's going to be difficult to decide. So I'll be back. The villager's dying. Whoopsies. Villager died. Sorry. Okay, so basically it would be just like it was before, at least the same size, I mean. I can't remember exactly the size that it was, but it was approximately this big. And then we would just put the stone half slabs. We would have pistons underneath these so that at night they would come up so that nothing could get in, but we'll have to work on how we're going to do everything and finalizing everything. Let's just do this. We're going to have to oh, you want to go over the edge? Okay, you can go. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get very much done of this. I should have made more. But this is what it would look like except the entire thing covered, and then we would have whoops, there, right there, so it's exactly at head level. so that when this comes up you won't be able to get in, and it'll look like that. And then 1, 2, 3. So a 4x4. This is a small house, but it essentially look like that. I think it'll be cool, and we could make this too thick if we wanted, but I like the minimalist look to it. Very thin, not much there, essentially. But then we'd also need to worry about doors, because as you can see I have quite a few. What are you doing? There's nothing there. So to be able to possibly put them, it would probably not look very good. So I think there's a way that you can like put them underneath the houses and it'll still work. So I'm gonna try that. But then we still have the trouble of, at night, how do we get the villagers to go in? And I don't know. So I'll think about it and try to decide. Okay, got some more supplies just so we could see what this looks like. What's that guy doing? Spinning around in circles. And then I would put like a redstone lamp in the very center. This is 5x5, not 4x4. I don't know why I said that. In the very center, and that would fully illuminate the house, and it wouldn't look too bad. Maybe that's why I didn't go far enough. So this would be a house, essentially. Yeah, I completely messed that up. There. Now these won't, it looks kind of weird because of the fact that these are so much taller and raised for some reason. So when I level these out, it should be better. But then you just walk in, and maybe we'll have like in each house have a crafting table in the middle, something like that. But that would be each house, and then we'd just have them come up at night, so that they couldn't get out, and nothing could get in, because. And actually, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'd seen Etho do something where I think he eventually aborted the project, but he was able to get them to try to all go into a central thing at night. So maybe I could try to make it so that they could somehow get into the houses a different way, tricking them into going, but still have this only come out up at night. And that's what it would look like at night, if there was something in it. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can find a way to get them to go in the houses at night if there's absolutely no doors above ground. And I need to check to make sure doors below ground will still allow them to breed, because if a villager dies, I don't want it to be a huge problem. Hear that? Yeah, you. You're the problem. Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place. Sorry. So I think this is going to be a really cool idea if I can get it to work properly. It'll be a little bit more modern compared to this, more modern of a design, but it should still work fine. And I think it'll look nice against the grass. And then we'll have the main farm here and whatnot. Well, I need to look at my time, see how much time I've wasted, and then I can see if I need to do anything else. See if we can come up with anything else that we could do this episode. Maybe think of a few more things for the item separator or whatnot. Oh, guess not. I'm sorry. I guess that I didn't go over my limit too much, but it is at the limit. So I think I'm going to call this an episode, guys, and thank you for watching. And again, I want to try to come up with that creative mode where I can show you how to use redstone, basically a tutorial of sorts. So if you guys could come up with any projects, that'd be great, because I want to know what you guys want to do so that I don't bore anyone to death or whatnot. So thank you guys for watching. See you later.